just to catch up some arrests from yesterday. So Chris Rogers won his quarterfinals match, so he's in last 4 of in the undefeated bracket. Today we will know the winner of the undefeated bracket. We'll wait 1 day for second chance to catch up. So basically today we will know our first finalist of World Championship. Tomorrow there will be like last 8 second chance players who will compete for the final as well. Then finalists from the second chance will not have to be the undefeated finalist twice, because the person who wins the undefeated bracket will get like 10,000 bonus. So he will basically sacrifice his life. So basically it'll be just one grand final like it was last year. Otherwise, today's plan is definitely to sweat the action, to just cheer for everyone. Well, to cheer for Chris, but watch everyone. And then in the evening there is a super jackpot, basically our last chance to cash big. If we don't cash big, well, then on Sunday there's always a last chance, but well, there will be like again 200 players and basically just 2 places are being paid. So well, let's just focus on the super jackpot for now and let's hope to cash in that. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's new?
We are in the semi-final of the main event.
All the events are ongoing right now, so this is the main tournament. As you know, one semi-finalist, Chris Rogers against Victor Ashkenazi. The second one, Ofir Balali against Frank Frigo. Frank Frigo is already world champion from many years ago. And then we've got ongoing doubles as well. There's still plenty of teams, and yeah, so this is how it looks in the middle of the tournament. Basically nothing, you can just be out of everything, but yeah, well, most of the players still at least at one thing. Right now we just can report on other people because, well, we are not anywhere, but this is how it is. And here are the prize money for the doubles. 20 grand for the winner. very interesting thing is happening right now. There is kind of a discussion. The tournament director was called. So what happened? What's the situation? Well, one guy got 30 seconds on the clock, and his opponent picks up the dice while his opponent is thinking, basically with his 30 seconds. Right? He's got 30 seconds left. If he times out, he just loses the match. And opponent picks up the dice, so he basically thinks that, and he rolls the dice, so he just thinks that his opponent is using his time, right? But in fact, 30 seconds was just running down. Opponent knew about it, that just he kind of picked up the dice on purpose, and he realized that he was just timing down and he doesn't realize it. So that's actually a very interesting situation right now, and we are waiting for the decision of tournament director. So this is something unique case, what never happened in like 8 years where I'm coming to tournaments. So let's see how it goes. Let's talk slowly about what just happened. So I will review it once again, and then you can comment what would you do, how would you behave, what do you think about this whole situation. So basically there was a forced move, and one guy got basically 30 seconds on the clock. I'm not gonna disclose the names, but one guy got 30 seconds on the clock, and he's got a forced move to play. So he's basically making his forced move, but his opponent is picking up the dice so fast while he didn't even make that forced move, and he just rolls the dice, right? And he's got a decision to make. And the other guy realizes that his opponent's times are running out, so he's in a bad position. But, well, he's got 30 seconds on the clock and it's timing down, and he thinks that I'm basically having a decision. Well, not me, but the other guy. So right? What happens is that, I mean, 30 seconds is a short time, right? So he basically clocks down, but there was just no knowledge of the opponent, of the guy with 30 seconds, that his time was running, because, I mean, he basically finished his move and his opponent rolled the dice, which he shouldn't have because the clock wasn't pressed, right? So basically the committee was called, and the result was that there was, of course, 13 seconds took back to one guy, and they just finished the match with like 30 seconds, like without timing out, because first mistake what was made was that the dice was picked up during his opponent's time, so there was like no way that he had no idea that he was on the move when basically opponent already rolled. So my question to you is, how would you behave if you were part of the tournament committee? What would be your ruling and why? I know that the storytelling what I've just said was a little bit difficult because I didn't want to disclose any names, so I was just saying guy and the other guy, but I just hope that you got it. And if you got any questions or if you want to have a discussion, just put down the comments, and this maybe can be interesting, maybe not, who knows.
And the 1-6. Come on. And then I time again.
Chris lost at the end, very unfortunate. At one moment he was like 98-99% favorite at one point, but that's just backgammon, we need to move on. So he's still fighting in a second chance, and we've got Super Jackpot starting in 3 hours, so probably we're gonna play 1 or 2 rounds tonight. And yeah, 64 players, so a lot to win and still a good chance to cash, so let's hope that something goes right this trip. finals of World Championship. The draw for the super jackpot.